So if you right-click the units and mouse over their abilities, you can see different symbols next to the numbers. They tell you if they scale with AD or AP. If a unit's got two units or two numbers that scale, that's a unit you want to put items on. Take Victor and Hecarim, for example. Items on Victor and Hecarim, if you scale their AP, scale the amount of damage they're doing and the amount of healing they're doing. Whereas most champions, items only scale one number. If an item only scales one number on a champion, it's getting half as much benefit. So try and put your early items on champions that have two numbers that scale up. That's why people prioritize some of the specific units that they do. We got two numbers. So Lissandra used to be a carry until they nerfed her really hard, but there used to be a Lissandra reroll comp because she has two numbers there. See the little magic symbol? It's 280, then 140 damage. So if you put an AP on an item on her, it's going to be scaling two different effects. So it'll be twice as valuable on her as it would be on somebody else. I mean, it's not always correct. You could say any sentence in this game and it's not always correct. But there's generally rules of thumbs that you should try and lean towards. But yes, if you want to be a stickler, you could say that that's sometimes wrong. But for a new player with rules of thumb, certain goals to look forward to, I think are pretty good. Certain objectives, certain things to prioritize, why to prioritize certain things. It's one of the things I think is really important to look out for. Dawns are always good. It's always correct. I mean, Dawns are pretty good in the early game. The thing with Dawns is the Nidalee. So Nidalee has a buff effect. So she gets added damage after she attacks for a while, right? And the reason why she's super broken in the early stages is because that with the one Dawn synergy, the Dawn synergy is a % bonus damage. So over the course of the fight, she's stacking this bonus damage on her. She's stacking it up, stacking it up, stacking it up, stacking it up. And then she gets 12% of everything that she's stacked up. And due to the fact that early game fights last a really long time, it makes Nidalee one of the strongest early game units in the entire game, due to those two things just coinciding with one another. The flat added stacking up really high and then getting multiplied by the %. Not to mention her dodge chance and then just the pure strength of extra healing in the early stages being really good. Things with buffs. Usually there's times where they can do really busted stuff too. It's always a thing to look for on units. Yeah, try and play around your 2 stars or try and play around your 3-cost units that come out of the box. Don't sell your 3-cost units that come out of the box. You can get a 3-cost unit out of the box and build a reasonable item for it. It can carry really hard. Blue buff. It's a lot of Dawnbringers. I want to blue buff this Kha'Zix. Get in there, Kha'Zix. Get all murdery. That guy might be me. Shadow Sunfire completely OP. I like to put it on assassins usually. But even though it's a very powerful item, I think I'll be fine this stage. I got 2 stars, so I'm not looking for something to try and hold my comp together. But I think the information that you've gotten is not wrong. I think Shadow Sunfire is super OP in the early game, and there's data that backs up that it is really OP in the early game. However, for my circumstance, I don't need to be OP in the early game. I gotta be OP later, because we're already OP now. We got 2 stars, and they're both Dawnbringers. So, I'm just planning for the future. But it doesn't mean that it's not correct in other situations. But for now, the future's all I care about. We're done with this stage. 2, 4, the 7, 8, 9. I can keep this. 2, 4... I can keep this sometimes. If I get to keep this, that's huge. It's a win. The Chad sell. Just look at the board and know it's a win. Know the Kha'Zix is going to carry us home. And sell everything. There's no way he gets eaten by this new. Wait, we're going to lose. Wait, it was a mistake. Wait, no, Kha'Zix ults first. We're fine. He crit. Huge. He crit there because he believed. As soon as I sold, I was like, I believe in you, Kha'Zix. And then he's like, all right, I got you. That's what created that crit. If I didn't believe in that Kha'Zix there, we wouldn't have got that crit. I'm down for Warmogs. 3-cost Warmogs. I'm also down for Jeweled Gauntlet. Don't take my rod. And down for Hand of Vengeance. One cost rods kind of feels bad. I can sell this to 20. I could sell this now. I don't need Assassin Trait as badly because we have the Jeweled Gauntlet. And then I can be closer to 4 Dawns easier. I potentially lose to somebody. I haven't versus this guy. I think I lose to this guy either way a lot of the time. Level here to keep win streak. I don't think it guarantees. There's some boards out there that were pretty feisty. I think it was like, against the good boards, I probably have a good chance of losing either way. And against the bad boards, I might win with this and be able to just make 20 and greed it. I don't know. Live a little. Trust the Kha'Zix. Reap the rewards of sweet, sweet moolah. Sweet, sweet moolah? Or brawler. That's worth a level. Now we're tonky. How's it going? What time are we going to the gym today? 9:30. You hear that, chat? We got like all day. I don't have to go to the gym at 6 today. I've been trying to get, you know, not fat. I've been trying to stream every day too. I missed 2 days of streaming, so I feel bad about that. I've been trying to go to the gym every day and stream every day. But I'm overloading my system for sure. I don't know. For some reason, I can't ever do anything small. It's either all or nothing. I don't think we're switching from brawlers into knights ever. No, not 15 hours. 2.5 hours. I got 2.5 hours more that I can stream, and then I got to go to the gym and do, you know, life stuff. But 2.5 hours ain't too bad. We could hit GM in 2 hours. I just need to start getting some first places instead of fourths and fifths. It's got to stop dropping me 5 bows. This game would give me a really clear direction and easy items to follow. As long as Dawn's isn't super contested, which it doesn't look like it is. Easiest top 4 in my life. We just need to find Garen. Sometimes you do this path, you don't hit Garen, you big sad. Oh, I could have kept it. I had gold in the last bubble. But the timer is really weird to follow though, because it goes from like 8 down to 1 sometimes. Is that better? The item remover is really good for Dawn. I want to keep my win streak, so I think I just level. But I want to be at 30. I want to add this. That's what I want to add. That receives the 4 brawler buff, so it's huge. He lived. Let's go, Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix 3? How can you be better at TFT? Tips? I don't know. I don't know where you're at. Who Kha'Zix is? But yeah, the answer to that question depends on where you're at in the game. I want like a big tank on either side to get focused so that the Kha'Zixes have time, no matter which side they have people on. I think I saw this. B40. I think one of the biggest things for me is when I started learning the game, the first thing I did was try and learn what the end game compositions were. You know, what's the good compositions to make. I don't know if that's the correct order to learn things in, but I started from what the end game compositions looked like and then moved my way forward a little bit. Tried to figure out how I could get paths to make it to those things correctly. And then I looked at all the individual units and how all the individual units' abilities scale. Tried to figure out which ones scaled the best. Tried to figure out which individual units could use each different item the best so that I could move between units more freely without feeling afraid. But I think it's a lot about just trying to figure out the paths and trying to generate fluidity after a while. Once you know what the meta is, you know what the comps are, it's all about how do you get there, how do you put things on specific things, who can hold what well enough, that kind of stuff. And then after that, it's like positioning stuff, which is the hardest part. Positioning stuff has a lot of variance with it. So sometimes you can do the absolute right thing and lose still, so it makes it really hard to learn from. Sometimes you can do the wrong thing and win, so it makes it very muddy. Anything like that is a lot harder, but things where you can look at the actual numbers and be like, all right, this does more, this does less, it's easy to learn. The things that are only sometimes accurate, Freaking impossible to learn. I want a Warmogs. We need a Warmogs at some point when playing Karma for Garen. Without a Warmogs, Garen is... He's okay. With the Warmogs, Garen is better than your whole team. Please, please, please. Warmogs. Our items are disgusting. First thing you teach is basic econ. Basic econ sounds good too. Can't play the game without economy. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different spots where you could be at. But yeah, I'm just gonna rock 4 Brawler until we make it up to maybe level 7, and then I roll for Kha'Zix 3. Yo, come on. He's taking my karmas and my Kha'Zixes. Oh, 23 health on the rel. We would have got it before the cast. And Nunu and Kha'Zix both ulted it too at the end. Jeez. That was some bad lineups of the ults. Actually, I have a different opinion, Exilsa. I think the best comps matter a lot more in lower elo than they do in Masters Plus. Masters Plus is about like getting online faster. Early elo, you can take forever to get online. People are not going to kill you. They just people econ really aggressively in low MMR. So you just go for the best comp in low MMR, like go like 4 Ranger, 4 Mystic, and you can make it there like every time. And be huge. Whereas like high elo, you try and do that, you're gonna die along the way a lot of the time unless your items are really good. We could probably ride this to 8. More karma items. That's not good. Stone plate. Is this strong enough? 2-star, 2-star, 2-star. It's kind of weak, but I'm at 80 life. I'm down to lose a little bit of life. And then I'm looking for Morellos for my last Garen item. I want this guy to get focused because he's got the stone plate. Let's see. How bad are we getting murdered? We're being beat up by blue buff Rise. So this is like a really broken item combination on a 2-star in his comp that suits him. So I think that guy is kind of giga strong, and we only leaked 3 units, so I'm down to fast 8. There's the Morellos, which we eventually want for the Garen. We could also take Shadow Gloves and Shadow Thieves Gloves to Nidalee. I think that's stronger. And then hopefully get a belt off the carousel. Belt's easier to get than Shadow Gloves. You don't like Shadow Thieves Gloves? Shadow Thieves Gloves nuts, dude. It always gives completed items, so it's very powerful. I love me some Shadow Thieves Gloves. But these ones got a little tanky. Maybe a little too tanky. But yeah, I think it gives me more of an immediate power spike than Morello's does if I'm trying to fast 8. Which we just need to try and preserve HP while we're taking these losses into this. 28. We wait one more and then we go. I could spend 24 and just put like a rel in play. Eh, not great. I want to have more gold to find this Garen. I think getting Garen early is like the most important part of the Dawnbringer comp. And I can keep the Gragas as well. So we just need Garen Karma and then the comp's done. Honestly, one Garen, one Karma, good enough for me. For the rest of this stage anyway. And we should be able to get the belt here. Because we're taking these losses, so then we get the belt, so then we get the Morellos for the Garen. But we take the losses hopefully a little less than if we had built the other item. As you see Nidalee getting there with 2400 damage. There's a Garen with a belt. We never get the belt. It's doomed. Or we get the belt and it's free. Wait. Wait. Oh my god, we get Garen with the belt. Inting for the fast 8. OP. We're at 53. We're not even bad. Now I just need Karma. So now we level up, roll down for the Karma. Yeah, we item remover the Gragas. I could just wait. Nah, let's hit it.
The untamed know no fear. The heavens guide. The taste of power.
I don't know, random Molly Bear. I still have this in play. All we need is Karma. I have a pair of Kindreds. I usually don't play Kindred in this comp though. We could try and go Teemo. I need the Karma either way. I'm really close to the Dawn composition though. I'd kind of like to just find Karma and play Karma. Yeah, for now though. Get some damage in my comp. Seems good. This is supposed to be an over Warwick. I don't know if I want it though. Maybe I just sell this. I don't have Shojin. I don't have redeemed stuff. I like playing Heimer more with redeemed stuff to stall for him better. My Nidalee's got really troll items. I'm selling the Heimer. I need to find a Karma. Need Karma, I need Ivern, and that's it. If I 2-star the Teemo, we'll run it. We'll run it. If we 2-star, we run it. But Karma, Ivern, priority. God, he does a lot of damage. Go 9? Thoughts? 47 HP? Probably not go 9. Thoughts, though? I don't know. We're going 9. The Teemo lived. Got another cast? Yeah. Let's go. We're going 9. Oh, God. We can't go 9 yet. We need money. But we're going it slowly. I mean, he's already got all the Karmas anyway. Let's get Garen 2 and actually win the game. Just build out Teemo 2 and win. 5-4 or 5-5? Why not 5-3? Hit Teemo. Teemo doesn't cost money. Teemo costs life. I think it's 5-3. Go for Teemo. I think this is going to go poorly. He lives. Cast. Oh. Oh, where are you casting? None of them blew up? What? They couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Doesn't matter. Garen's OP. We didn't lose. One more? I feel like this is getting greedy. One more, one more, one more. The second cast from the Zyra is going at the Teemo. My Teemo never hit the Zyra. Does not get a third cast. 2 is pretty good though. As long as you can position a spot where he gets 2, that's pretty good. Alright. Now we're going. I have my carry items. We just need utility. I'm down for ZZ Rot. And it's 5 gold. We just go 9 at Heimer. Let's do it.
The runes decide my path.
Now we prove our courage. Now we prove our courage. My spirit is an unquenchable fire.
Witness the fury of a god.
I don't know if that fits. You get the 6th Dawnbringer. I think we're going down to 4 and trying to get 4 Invokers in. The ZZ Rot got 1 more cast off. Don't even have Ivern 2 yet. Mistake Not 29, thanks for 24 months. Welcome back to the Batcave team thing. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you back. I want Heimer. I want Syndra. Start getting rid of some of the Dawns, maybe. I need 4 Invoker. And then after 4 Invoker, eventually we work towards getting the 3 redeemed with the Rel and stuff. And the Lux and the Mystic.
Justice shine.
So poor. Can't hold this stuff. Ah. There's a Heimer.
I believe in the future of dragon.
Boom. Those team mushrooms, big damage. God, that thing held on forever. I would like a Syndra. Garen 2? How do I get that in play? Get rid of the Heimer. What is this going on? I could put Nocturne in. 3 Revenant, dude. Did it do anything? 3 Revenant. Is it better than just a second bear? Second bear is probably just better, dude. The 4th Invoker. Huge. It throws assassins away, which is really nice. Oh my god, this Nidalee. Nidalee. Nidalee might win him the fight. Nah, I think my Garen too good. Wait. Oh. Oh. I don't have anything. None of these are very good for me. Take 5 gold. I just want to complete some pairs.
I believe in the future of dragonkind.
Sure, we'll RFC the karma. He dodged his assassins. And I think that's going to be the dub. Emo got like 5 casts off down there all alone. Second Heimerdinger? I have 4 invokers. If we make that, we're cutting 2 dawns.
I believe in the future of dragonkind.
Me and Avedev. Emo was all alone. Beautiful. It's about all we could hope for from the positioning angle. And it looks like it's enough to take 1 win. But we're going to need a win again. And the landscape's going to change after the items. We're all rolling for the same units.
There will be no peace.
I put the 5 cost unit back in the pool to try and lower him from getting it. I mean, I'm playing Heimer 2 over Soraka and then cutting Gragas for more bears, I guess. Could also play Mystics. I think we're doing random Kindred. Uh-oh. There's some Volibears on me. He's only stunning 2 units, but they are important units. Dang. GG. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to sell Taric there? I don't know. Basically, Karma critted our team and it one-shot it.
Well, that's a double shot.
But maybe I can make some sort of AP item from 2. I can't make AP item from anything else. Would I run a Nunu? I would not run a Nunu. I would run a Nocturne, I guess. I'd run a Karma from here.